This is how society quietly reprograms you. Most people believe identity comes from within. Your beliefs are your own, your personality, your preferences. It feels self-generated, like you continuously built yourself from the inside out. But psychology suggests something far more unsettling. You are not just shaped internally. You are shaped continuously by everything around you. And most of that shaping happens so slowly. Your brain never even flags it as a change. It calls it normal. So the real question becomes, how much of you is actually you? And how much was installed by environment? Repetition and social pressure. We experience identity as stable. I'm just like this, I've always been this way. But neuroscience tells us a different story. The brain is highly plastic, meaning it physically rewrites itself based on experiences. Neural pathways strengthen with repetition and weaken without it. So personality isn't a fixed structure. It's a reinforced pattern. Even traits we think are core show environmental influences. A study conducted on twins suggested personality is roughly 40 to 50% genetic. The rest, well, that's context reinforcement. Social environment. One of the clearest demonstrations of this comes from the Asch Conformity Experiments, 1950s. In these studies, participants were placed in a group where everyone except one person was secretly an actor. The task was simple: match line lengths. The correct answer was obvious. But when the group intentionally gave the wrong answer, participants conformed 37% of the time, even when they knew it was wrong, even when their own eyes told them otherwise. Why? Because standing alone against a group triggers social threat. The brain often chooses belonging over correctness, and that changes something important. People don't just adjust opinions, they adjust perception itself. Another disturbing study was the Milgram Experiment, 1961. Participants were instructed to administer what they believed were painful electric shocks to another person. An authority figure in a lab coat told them to continue. Even when the person screamed in pain, about 65% of participants continued to the maximum voltage. They didn't want to. They were visibly distressed. But authority pressure overrode personal judgment. This reveals something critical. People don't just conform to groups. They also conform to perceived authority structures. In the Stanford Prison Experiment, 1971, participants were randomly assigned roles as guards or prisoners. Within days, guards became authoritarian and abusive. Prisoners became passive and emotionally distressed. The experiment was meant to last 2 weeks. It was stopped after 6 days. Why? Because people didn't just play roles, they became them. The environment didn't influence behavior slightly, it rewrote it rapidly. These experiments point to something deeper. Identity is not just internal expression, it is external adaptation that becomes internalized. Every environment contains invisible rules: what gets rewarded, what gets punished, what gets ignored, and humans automatically adjust, not consciously, but continuously. Over time, adaptation becomes habit, then habit becomes personality, and personality becomes identity. Neuroscience shows that social rejection activates the same brain regions as physical pain. That means exclusion doesn't just feel emotional, it feels biological. So when identity conflicts with belonging, most people unconsciously choose belonging. They suppress traits, they adjust behavior, they reshape self-expression. Not because they decide to, but because the brain prioritizes survival in the group. No one notices identity changing in real time, because it never changes all at once. Only in small adjustments. A different tone here, a modified behavior there, a suppressed reaction somewhere else. Each one feels insignificant. But over time, they accumulate into something permanent. So when someone says, "This is just who I am," what they are really describing is the result of repeated environments shaping behavior until it's stabilized. Identity is not purely discovered. It is continuously constructed. And the most unsettling part? Most people never see the construction happening. They only see the finished product and call it me. Like and subscribe.